Hacking until dawn. Good to see you guys again. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see who we can lose tonight. I gotta remember what was happening last time. We're back in the sanatorium. Are we back in the sanatorium? Or was I exploring down there before? I can't remember. Be nice if I could walk or run. Yep. Back in the sanatorium. And that was a wasted couple of minutes. Smaller area to explore to make sure I was in the right spot, though. So there's that. Cheap insurance. Kind of look at it that way. The only thing I remember from last time is a guy getting his head ripped off.
Holy shit. Huh. What happened to the wolves?
Is this the same? Yeah, this is the chapel. Isn't it? This guy's already been here. Why is he surprised at what's going on in here? Oh, it's changed. That's why he's surprised about what he's seeing in here. Because that door wasn't blocked by that chunk of debris before. ways to drop down. That would hurt.
I just need a pitchfork and a mob.
Hey, Infernal, how are you? I have no idea how far I am here. I'm just trying to remember where we left off.
Good enough.
This is my boomstick. Dead guy's probably not going to need that anymore. I have a website bookmarked. What's going on, V? I can't remember what it is. I want to say it's howlongtobeat.com or something like that. It lists all these video games and tells you how long it takes most people to beat them. You know, just kind of a straight playthrough or doing all the side quests or all of these things. It gives you like 4 different time frames. I don't think I looked this one up. I think I looked up Hollow Knight and was like,
Oh,
yeah,
hell.
I'm way far from the finish. But seemed like a decent website to keep track of and help me plan a little bit. Necessarily want to do one video game a stream. I kind of like them to get me through multiple. I only have a number in mind. I suppose it depends on the game, how much it costs. This one being $60, I think I'm gonna try to get a couple of different playthroughs on it. Right there. Boom. Yeah, I showed one of my co-workers, and yeah, that was a good one. That was hilarious. Could not have been timed better. So come out here, look at the totem. There wasn't any other little paths I could go through, was there? Apparently he's afraid to walk on a grave, because that's absolutely something you could step over or onto. Here's an interesting fact about me. I have stood on my own grave. Mobile dashboard. Yep. My dad, at some point over the summer, told me that he had the plot next to my mom. He bought it or whatever, but he wasn't going to use it. He was going a different direction, and I could have that one. And I wasn't living here at the time, but I went back. Was in the area. I was driving the Humvee around, just having fun. Just happened to be going past the cemetery, which I don't usually go there, but it's like, why not? I'm here, so stopped in and literally stood on my own grave. Is that morbid? It might be morbid. Might be a little weird. For some reason, it struck me in the moment to do it. Yeah. I don't know. like I said, for some reason it just was like, why not? It's an interesting thing to be able to tell people you've done, at least in my opinion, my perspective. So how do I get out of here? Did I explore that little corner? It looks like a door. But it's blocked. We just needed a bigger gun.
Whoa! Shit! Oh, easy, boy.
The dog remembers. Noticed earlier my video downloader's messed up. I was going to start working on some of those other store redeems earlier today, and it just didn't want to work. It opened, I pasted the link in, and it said it was parsing the link, whatever that means. It just stopped. It just continued doing that. I don't know what the deal is. So I got it working and immediately got stalled on it again by another problem. How about that, huh? I think it updated again. It updated once before and did the same thing.
Fucking hell.
So I think they just kind of regressed their problem a little bit.
Alright. There goes nothing. Awesome.
Go around the I-beam. Thank you. Just trying to explore. Yeah, I've got program 4K video downloader, I think it's called. It's got a green icon. I'm pretty sure if you look up 4K video downloader, it'll show it. You take your YouTube link, paste it in the little box, and you can choose to either download the video or just the audio. And I've used the hell out of that thing.
Huh.
Also works on Twitch links. I think that's all I've really tried. YouTube and Twitch. Screen recording with that would work. I didn't think of that. I'll just give him a couple of days. I blew off the update. I believe it is. I redid the raid alarm alert. I keep saying alarm. Because when Redder raided the other night, I had the picture but not the sound. Yeah, you can use that all you want, Azrael. That's fine with me. I put it up there to have some fun with. Like I said, I got several others to figure out. I got ideas, I just got to come up with pictures and videos and things to actually make it happen. That looks like a... Well, kind of looked like a humanoid at first.
Fuck, man. This is truly disgusting.
Yeah, V put yours to great use. yeah, I had some time while I was trying to ignore my immediate supervisor earlier. Thought a little bit about a couple of things on that. Started thinking about Christmas stream, maybe. Thinking about maybe getting some Christmas-themed games to play through. Little mini-game kind of thing, kind of a grab bag of... For whatever reason, the first one that came to mind was an old Flash game that was going around in email, late 90s. Santa Bowling. I don't know if any of you guys know the one I'm talking about. But a bunch of short little games like that that had Christmas themes. Maybe do that sometime late December around Christmas. Didn't have any ideas for Thanksgiving. That doesn't look like anything to me. I mean, I can kind of tell what it is, but I think even on a wall it would have been a bit more clear than they're making it in this.
What the fuck is going on around here?
Parasite Eve. I'm gonna go ahead and write that one down. Because I've tried to remember some other stuff chat said to me in my... What's going on, Dunk? How have you been? Oh. Somebody's mentioned it, I guess, because it's already here on my orgasmically good ideas notepad. But yeah, that's one... That's kind of a Christmas theme. Yeah, I appreciate it. Alright. Yeah, well, with my luck, I'm going to write down a bunch of stuff in a notepad app on the computer, and then it's going to bite the dust. Grizzly. Oh, my microphone is covering the little icon telling me to turn the page. I've still got notes from a couple years ago now that I wrote down on a notepad. Stuff on the computer, I will do that sometimes to kind of keep it handy. Maybe if it's something I want to copy and paste somewhere.
Jesus, hot sauce Christmas cake. This is fucking unbelievable.
But like usually I'm going to get a piece of paper. If it's something I actually really want to keep track of, though. If it's something that's like, gee, that kind of sucks, I lost that, then it might get on the computer. But stuff that I'm actually like, yeah, I want to keep track of this information, yeah, I'll write it down. I'm that kind of learner, too. I've kind of come to realize. When I was trying to learn stuff from a job earlier this year, a lot of it, I didn't really start hanging on to things until I started writing them down, which was kind of dicey, some of it. Rocket Pad notebook? Oh, I'm not too worried about things stacking. I don't have to take a lot of notes. I mean, this little pad's gonna last me years. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot of important stuff going on.
Sorry, Alfred.
The guy didn't seem to go out on a good note. Okay. Now let's give me this kind of POV, so I don't think there's anything left to do in here. They got it blocked with the immovable wheelchair, so that ain't gonna get me anywhere. Did we go in there? I want to say yes. Yes. This was the theater. You know, I'm glad I don't have a lot of notes stacking up. If you could see the pile of junk mail that's sitting over here. I need to do something about that. I texted a relative of mine asking if she had a burn barrel or if any of our other relatives have one, and she never got back to me. Really? Waste the ammo. I knew it was going to I'm gonna go left. Why not? We'll try it. You guys got your Halloween plans figured out? Doing anything?
Damn it! No!
Any Halloween parties, costume parties, anything like that? Anyone's going on? Critter got around to the other side pretty quick. Oh, the timer didn't reset.
No!
Oh, came back to save us.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
Now, surely not all of the death opportunities are going to be where it's on me to just blow
Argue.
something off. I want it to be one of these big choices that, you know, like use the wooden bridge or go down the footpath. The bridge collapses or something. That's the kind of deaths I want. The ones that are accidental, that I couldn't do anything about once I made the choice. But you put me in a situation where it's, hey, aim the gun. I'm gonna aim the gun because that's what I do. Wherever I am, I aim the gun. gardens.
One at a time, boys. It's enough for me for all you.
Give me something I can't get out of once I'm there.
Okay.
It's a Hollywood double barrel too. He's fired it 4 times. I don't need to shoot it. Let's save that round. He's fired it 4 or 5 times. He hasn't reloaded. Now that one I got. Surround it. Isn't there just
Not good.
this guy is smorgasbord? I can't say no to one.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
What is that? No, I kept pushing the button to go left. He should have gone straight. Any other game, it would have. It's a rickety old building. Surely a floor is going to collapse somewhere, right? Roof cave in. Self-immolation? Really? Is that how we're gonna go out?
So, what have we here?
I get an achievement for picking up a figurine. Like one of those little green army men. Tam and Tam too, I remember. actually survive. I thought she was the first death.
Oh my God.
Lots of coats laying around in this mountain. Let's see then. How many for sure deaths do we have? We got, is that Matt that was hung up from the hook? We got, Zach Bagans looking guy. Got his head taken off. No, it's all of them. We're sitting at 2. Didn't I just see a bunch of people walking in front of me?
Shit. Mike must have locked it behind him. Crap. There's got to be another way in.
Wait. Hey, what about this? I mean, should we try it?
Well, it's not like we got a whole lot of choices here.
Okay, this is maybe the last place I would want to be right now.
So who's going first?
After you.
It's not so bad. You think this is the tunnel to the sanatorium?
Of course it is. Where else would it go?
Like a storm drain to me. It is in the basement of a building. Why would it have a grate like that on it rather than just a trap door or something?
Hey, we should close this, right?
Huh?
I mean, what if something's following us?
Yes, fine, close it. But we gotta keep moving. Can you just catch up, please?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to give me a choice there. I was going to leave it open. She already fell behind once. Fell behind again. Could be. Maybe we just closed off our escape route.
Hello?
Could be right.
Who's there? Anybody? Jessica! Is it you?
Yes, we're going to investigate the voice, because she thinks it's one of her friends.
This is fucking crazy. Jessica. Ugh! Jessica, is that you?
And they did say the Wendigo
What is
impersonate your friends.
Oh God. Oh no, no, no. No.
Right. That's where I want to have. Three now, right?
You might be a king or a little street
You're
sweeper,
off with that one, but
sooner or
good
later
help.
you dance with the reaper.
Good effort. Of course, I'm gonna have to just stop looking over there if you keep it up. No, I made the right choices on that one. Whose body was that? I couldn't tell. Looked like the dude that has the shotgun.
Shit. Shit, dead end. No, I think I can. I think I can do it.
It's marking.
It's
Okay.
like a rock
Yeah.
wall. I'm gonna keep going.
Are you serious?
Get back to the lodge.
Shouldn't we stick together? Sam!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I have to get Mike. With you or without you.
Just make it back, okay?
There's always a little bit of risk with a leap. Nope. Wrong button. Not the way we want to do it. D again.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I was already on D. We'll go back and forth. At some point, I will make a legitimate mistake. Or I'll put the subtitle over the button that I'm supposed to push, and I'll think it's a
beat
different
you.
one. You see
Fucking
that?
beat you.
The headlamp's not doing us a whole hell of a lot of good here. One way now. This looks less stable. This looks promising. Almost missed it, did you? I did fuck that one up by legitimate means.
Seriously?
I've seen metal bars before. Headlamp really sucks.
Damn it! Stay up there!
Hey, over here!
Almost didn't let me get on target.
Whoa. All right?
Define all right.
Alive, for a start.
Yeah, life's good.
Yeah. What the hell are you doing here anyway?
I was gonna warn you about the Wendigos.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
Let's find a way down to where this fucker lives.
Wendigos? Wendigeese? Wendigeise? Which one's right? I assume it is Wendigos. They would have done their research. Yeah, it'd be Wendigeese. That's what I'm going with. It's like goose and geese.
I wonder how much these sessions are of any help to you now. You just won't listen to me and things seems pretty fucked up.
Yeah, he seems to be getting further and further into madness, so I don't think these sessions are
So
helping.
I'm gonna leave you now, Josh. It's time you learn. There's more to be afraid of that can be dreamt up by the unhinged imagination of a self-indulgent, spoiled little brat. You had so many people who cared about you, who were willing to help. But at every turn, you choose to push them away, and now you're all alone. Though by the sounds of things, you won't be alone for long. No, you won't be alone for long. Deep breaths, Josh. Deep breath.
Just a figment of his imagination. That guy's gonna be fine.
No.
He can walk off into the dark in his nice little sweater vest. He'll be fine.
No, no. Get away! Get away! Oh! Get away from me! No! You're dead! You're dead! Shut up! No! You're dead!
Josh!
Oh, they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. It's real. Take away from me. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do anymore. Okay. I trust you. I trust you. I trust you.
This part could be interesting. Crazy guy who's hallucinating.
You're not real.
We're all alone down there.
No, not again.
Which way looks more ominous? Well, that's an immediate cliff going up. Let's go deeper. This looks like this is deeper.
I'll go in. But you're with us now. Family.
Get away! Get away from me! Get away!
Why didn't you save us, Josh? Why did you want us to
I didn't
die?
want you to die. I swear. I tried to find you.
Is he still struggling? Why'd you turn me around? Yeah, it seems like some of those indie games are kind of hit and miss. It seemed like it was a giant pig. He's had a couple of them like that now. I wish I could do my own streams and watch everyone else's too.
Orders from you.
Is this what you want?
No! No! Why are you doing this? Leave me alone! Why are you doing this?
Why didn't you save us, Josh?
You're dead.
Why did you want us to
You're
die?
dead. Oh!
I think the one on the left wouldn't really be able to talk that clearly without lips.
I was not prepared for how ugly that thing would be up close.
Yeah. So, I noticed something kind of weird about it.
What?
A Wendigo. It had a scar.
So?
I've seen it before.
What are you talking about?
I saw these old pictures of some guys with that scar, and he was transforming into a Wendigo.
You're kidding.
Yeah,
It was
for
one of the
miners.
miners who've been trapped back in the 50s in the cave-in, which means that thing is 80 years
Poor
old.
miners
At least.
didn't even get to hit their
Spunky for an
18th
old
birthday.
timer.
They cleaned the place out. Killed a lot of people.
They?
Yeah, that was dumb.
You mean there are more of them?
Yeah, it was real dumb.
Oh, yeah.
How many?
Too many.
I think we're close to the lair.
How can you tell?
I don't know, I just feel really terrible all of a sudden.
Ditto.
I really don't want to go in there.
There's no other way through.
Fine. I'm going in.
Oh. But it's okay.
You sure?
I'm not dead yet.
Famous last words.
Yet.
Oh.
It's freezing. I feel my feet.
I don't know about you guys. I
know,
hate
I know.
cold water.
Just keep moving.
I just,
Nobody likes cold baths.
I really don't like
Although
it.
yours are great. Never
I
mind.
remember taking swimming lessons when I was a little kid. I'd
Wait a
get in the
minute, I thought
pool
you
and
reached the
I
deepest
could
part.
not breathe.
Well, I didn't say that.
It sucked.
It was okay. Meaning like there weren't any sharks or anything.
Sharks? Great. Thank you.
Oh, it's getting deeper.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
This would be weird if you
it's
didn't
slowing
see
up
the
again.
video.
We're gonna make it.
God, don't jinx it.
Just if you just had the audio of that.
Come on.
Oh, it's getting deeper. And then she kind of pants.
Jesus.
That's a loose head rolling around in these mines.
You see that?
Yeah.
Bodies.
Oh my god.
You recognize her buddy? Yep.
I'm gonna be
There.
sick. Wait. Hold on. I think I saw something. No, I don't. I don't take orders from you. I don't take orders from you. You can't.
Hey, Josh?
You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do anymore. You can't tell me what to do. Oh, okay. Okay. I trust
I'm usually
you.
pretty good with the suspension of
trust you.
disbelief, but
I trust you.
I don't see this dude going that far that quick.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
What's the matter with him?
He's tripping or something. Josh! Mike.
Josh! Hey, man.
Don't hit me, please.
You were deep in it, man. Full mental jacket.
We
Simple
didn't
Jack.
think we'd get you back.
Hey, let's just get the fuck out of here.
Okay, Josh, do you have the key for the cable car?
Yeah.
Oh, God. See that over there? That
Yeah,
means
they
it's
found
the
those
direct
two.
way out. Come on.
Just a minute ago.
Yeah. There's no way Josh is gonna make it up there.
Okay, if you help me up, I can go back to tell the others we're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's been wandering
We
around
bring
the
Josh
mines
back the
having
way we came, and we'll all
hallucinations.
meet at the lodge.
Be careful.
Hey, you too.
He was miraculously survived.
Alright, let's go, you fucked up son of a bitch.
I think I've said that to people who
You
aren't
didn't have to hit
insane.
me so much, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry about before, man. I thought you killed Jess. I was wrong.
And they're buddies again. That is a friendship truly meant to test the ages of time.
Oh! 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 I didn't want you to die.
Back in the water.
Oh, you're not real! No, you're not!
That's interesting. Graphical glitches. Detracted from it just a bit. Okay, so that's 4. There's... wait a minute, how many characters are there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, we're over halfway. We are over halfway. Why are these... a couple of these shouldn't even be here because they're dead. That's interesting. Where it left off, I suppose. Guess they want to hold grudges. Crazy guy that just got his skull crushed certainly was, wasn't he? Well, this one's got some light. This one's dark. What are we gonna go for? Oh wait, it's a dead end, isn't it? It's a big enough hole for a Wendigoon to come through. Wendigoon, to go? I'm thinking of the YouTube channel. Never mind. We'll go this way. I fell asleep about halfway through, but Wendigoon has a video about the Chiquita Banana Company. I can't remember what they were called at the time, but I think like in the very early 1900s, they like 19 teens or something like that, they actually had private militaries in South America. And he was talking about all the conspiracy theories and all the weird dark history associated with that. It was a good video that, like I said, I fell asleep about halfway through. I kind of wish I'd seen it. The guy does some interesting stuff. He's got a series on mythological creatures. A whole iceberg. Some of his videos are like 4 hours long. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, he puts in some work on his vids. Okay, this is where we came, I think. That's where we came. Down there. Try to run. Is that a hint for me? Seems to think it does, so we're gonna go with it. So that leaves just the two. She did find death down there at the end of that fall. Jumping. Let's go with jumping. That was a short one. Which button is it?
Come on.
Alright. Wow. Turn me 90 degrees to the left and right into a stick. Did you notice the scar that that guy was talking about? 'Cause I didn't. I mean, he said he even saw it in that film. I didn't see much detail on anything in that film. Tasking. Yeah. If it was there, it was pretty subtle. Dude's cabin that she just came to. I think ran past.
Sam.
Mike. Oh gosh, you look terrible.
It'll look worse if we stay out here. Come on.
It was on her hand. I was looking at the door.
Okay. Mike, what happened to Josh?
I got him.
God, what an awful way to go.
I don't know how he went.
Not good.
Finally, someone turns on a light in the
What do you
fucking
think we
building.
should
That's
do?
when you want
We
it
should check
dark
the
and hard to see.
Might be someone left down there.
Okay. What was that? Did she just randomly start dancing? Did you see that? Yeah. She's doing it again. What the fuck? Let me
If
look where I'm going.
there's anyone left, they're probably in the basement.
Let me look where I'm walking, or let me walk where I'm looking.
How do you rate our chances of survival?
I'm trying not to think about it.
Run!
It's just those two. The other shot. This is not consistent. Interesting. Scared, quiet breaths. I'm not hearing it. What does that sound like? Really wanted to do that. The switch. Older friend. Oops. Emily lived. She did.
No!
So it's replaying all the deaths? It was a lot better with the redeem. We didn't get the graphical
He
screw up
held
on
it
that.
right up to my face. Right here, right in front of my nose, and he could have shot me. He almost shot me, the prick. I mean, you go out with a guy for however long, and you think you know him, but
Wasn't
man,
that
this
close.
one really takes the cake.
He was nowhere near that close. She's exaggerating.
After his sisters disappeared, he'd come and talk to me. He said I was the only one who understood him. I thought we had a connection.
If you need someone to talk to,
I'm fine.
sometimes, after a traumatic experience,
I said I'm fine.
About Matt, have you found him?
no, not yet.
Yeah, well, don't look too hard.
You don't sound very concerned.
fucker left me to die. He said he was my boyfriend, but then he basically murdered me. Would you give a shit?
Well, he tried to save her.
It was my fault Mike died. I wasn't supposed to move. But I did. And he saved me. So it's my fault that he died. You need to listen to me. I don't care if you believe me or not. Doesn't matter because you will. You need to go down to the mines.
What's in the mines, Sam?
I've seen what's down there. And I'd give anything to unsee it.
Would trying to save Mike? I bet we just would have traded. I'm wondering how that would have played out if I tried to save Mike instead of flipping the switch. Would have gotten them both killed or just the other one, the guy? I don't know. Alright. Oh. A little more. Some years later. Six in the morning. Yuck.
I'm up! I'm up!
Doesn't look that much older, so some years must not be all that much.
Sam.
Oh, let me guess who that was supposed to be. Was that the crazy shrink? Kinda sounded like him. Santa Claus. I get it, but I want to say that was a game or a song or a movie? Was it a movie? I think it was a movie. Anyway. Alright, so do we want to start another one? Maybe slow down, actually think about things a little bit. Maybe we'll have a discussion. Discuss among ourselves. Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, I didn't see that movie. I mean, I've only been on here barely a half hour. Can't call it quits just yet. I want to get my money's out of it. I paid $60 for this game. It's an expensive game. We'll start another one. But, let's see. The way I was getting them killed off. Yeah, I don't want to. Kind of like what I was talking about before. I don't want to just not shoot or something like that. Where it's. Well, I was kind of under a time crunch. I forget exactly what happened leading up to getting this game. Yeah, I paid more than I wanted to. Oh, a factor in it was that it looked like there might be some increasing interest. I have a website bookmarked that gives stats for different games on Twitch, and I noticed there was a recent spike with this game, so I wanted to try and exploit that and increase discoverability. So if it worked, if I have any lurkers that are watching that were looking for this game and happened across my dinky little channel, I appreciate you hanging out, giving me a view. Hope it's reasonably entertaining. Appreciate you guys, appreciate you being here too. Tremendous amount of paths, yes. lots of butterfly effects. So. Yeah, I used to, when I was strictly casual, before I started doing this, I would intentionally wait for games to be a couple of years old, and then I'd start shopping for them. I still haven't played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, or another one after. Let's see, it was, I can't remember, it was Odyssey or Origins first. After those two, there was Valhalla and something else, wasn't there? I can't remember, but I haven't played either one of them. If there was only one, I haven't played it. If there was two, I haven't played them. But yeah, I kind of took a chance on this one, and I decided to play this one, and like I said, try to use the increased interest in it. I looked a little bit ago, and the time was about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, where people were starting to want to watch it. So maybe Sunday, because Sunday's my early day. It'll be a little late in the stream, but maybe a few people will catch wind of me. I like Assassin's Creed, but I didn't like how they kept changing the control scheme. I got pretty good at the control scheme of, I think the last one was Brotherhood, when they changed it. Yeah, because it was Brotherhood and then Revelations, which I really like Revelations. The story was great. And Ezio is one of my favorite game characters of all time. But that one, they changed the control scheme, and I didn't like it as much. But I got very good at using the counterattack prior to that one. In a lot of ways, I definitely agree. Because Assassin's Creed Origins, it was only technically about assassins. And Odyssey's, like, it mentioned them in the modern part of it. But yeah, it's not really an assassin's game, which is kind of unfortunate. So I still like them, but after Ezio's story ended, they definitely lost something. So, played 3 to completion. Syndicate. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 2 was the one that game audio is louder than. Oh man, I can see it. I thought I turned it down just a skosh. It seems kind of quiet for me, and I'm not entirely sure where to adjust that. But yeah, sorry about that. Hope that's better. Since if we're gonna chit chat here for a minute, but Assassin's Creed 2, the one that was actually titled 2, was the one that took place during the American Revolution with man, I can't remember the dude's name. The American tribe. A mute button. Yeah, it's probably got right there. That was 3. Oh, you're right, Infernal. Yes, 2 was the first Ezio. That was the first Ezio game. You're right. Yeah. I got screwed up because they stopped numbering them there for a couple of games. But yeah, you're right. That was 3. 2 was the first Ezio game. And I got hung up on the very beginning of that. I don't know if they fixed it, but when Ezio was first born, and you're supposed to push the buttons to move all the limbs, there was no prompt, so I thought the game froze up. I think I initiated a customer support ticket with Ubisoft for that. It's like, hey, my game is frozen. What the hell? They're like, oh no, you're supposed to push buttons. Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, I got that messed up in my head. 3 and 2. I was thinking all of his stuff for whatever reason. Excuse me, was all names instead of numbers. Yeah, that's still a series that I enjoy. I still like that series. So, well, anyway, let's start, and we'll actually try to save people this time. We'll try and get through it with no deaths. How about that? So once Tencent owns them. Yeah, Jade, I think, is the upcoming one. Which I want to be optimistic about it. Assassin's Creed for me is a little bit like Terminator. I will play the game once at least. I will watch the movie once at least, because I want to like it. Shadows. Okay, what's Jade? What am I thinking of? There was an Assassin's Creed Jade, wasn't there? Or is that something else my brain is screwing up for me? I remember something about Jade. And I'm not sure who Tencent is. You must be following more of the business side of things than me. I just play the games and go, yeah, that sucked, or no, it's great, or whatever. Old man, yeah. I wish I could argue with it, but there's moments where I have to wonder. So, Chinese company, that somehow doesn't surprise me. China is big into the tech world. Yeah, funding communism in China, playing video games anymore. Well, that doesn't seem to affect my... Well, of course it wouldn't. How does that audio sound for you guys? Does that work on your end? I need to get used to not owning a... Oh, yeah, because they were... Weren't they the ones that were saying something about you don't actually own the game or whatever? Which is stupid. I think there was some game that I got where you could only install it a certain number of times. I sound fine? Okay. Yeah, so far, any time that I've wanted to adjust a game, there was some place where I could do that. That's the wrong tab, idiot. But yeah, these are all maxed out, so I can't turn them up. Main menu music. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because this does sound a little louder to me now that you mentioned that. Alright, well, let's see. Alright, let's get it fired up again. Overwrite current progress. Okay. That's good. Yeah, the Black Samurai, immediately I was like, really? But again, I want to like it, so I'm kind of thinking to myself, well, maybe there's an interesting way that kind of makes sense where they work that in. But yeah, well, I guess I'll see when I play the game. I'll find out. And this is all the same stuff. I mean, I don't get too hung up on, ethnicities and all that. I don't care, but I do kind of see, like in a game set in China or Japan. I was just reading China there a minute ago. A game set in Japan, make them all Japanese. I mean, that doesn't make sense, but I think there was still some people like, yes, black person in the game. Make a game about black people and put black people in that. I don't know. Just make it make sense is kind of all I want. Yeah, I saw something about supposedly there was a Black Samurai, but I didn't read too much into it. And it still seemed a little bit like, oh, we're gonna do this anyway because of that reason. Yeah. A retainer. Not sure. A retainer. I don't think I remember seeing that term or knowing what that was. What's the difference between samurai and retainer? I don't know. I'm not that deep into the Japanese culture and all that. Okay, we gotta rehearse this. Sometimes it goes right back to the middle on its own, and then other times you have to push it a couple of times. Okay, let me pet the deer. Retainers are allowed to kill. Okay. Still more than I knew, so you're ahead of me.
Jeez, Josh. Once again, brother, you've outdone us all.
I don't think there's a whole lot to do just yet on this.
God, I can't believe you actually did this.
That's kind of what I drew from it. The God, they just said his name, Josh, the brother. Yeah, they both disappeared, and he blamed all the other people because of this prank coming up.
Oh, come on. She deserves it. And it's not her fault that she has a huge crush on Mike. Hannah's been making the moves on him. I'm just looking out for my girl, Em.
Just because he's class prez doesn't mean he belongs to everyone. Mike is my man.
Hey, I'm not anybody's man.
Whatever you say, darling.
I forget what it was. There was... Oh, the monsters? Yeah, the Wendigo, there was a mining accident. And a bunch of miners were trapped underground for 20-something days, I think it said. And the myth behind that creature is that it happens when humans indulge in cannibalism. They were trapped underground for weeks. They ate each other, some of them. So that's where the Wendigos come from. And they just happen to be there with all of this other stuff going on. Now it has me walk in a circle. Oh, I don't think I saw that before. Oh, can I skip the kitchen? We're already doing new stuff. Look at this. Oh, wait, can I go over there? Yeah, it looks narrow. I bet they're not going to let me go through. Nope. Yeah, the Wendigo and the Skinwalker always seem to me to be kind of similar myths. Oh, we got a totem already. All right. Right there. Got it. They at least have some very common traits between the two of them. Wait, I had a map of all of the totems, didn't I? Like a map or a thing? Yeah. Oh, and it only shows the ones you've already found. And I don't think we found nearly that many. Okay. Man, we didn't come back and look at these. I looked at these early on. Alright. Yeah, I forget the difference between a Wendigo and a Skinwalker. Don't make me walk around the kitchen. It left the prompts up and told me to walk around the kitchen with the WASD buttons before, so.
Oh my god. What did our naive sister get herself into now?
Yeah, I thought the intro to this game kind of sucked. Seems just a lot of teen drama kind of crap. And these don't seem like they're quite that young to me. I mean, yeah, and this part made me think that the game was having a malfunction because you don't hear much. But yeah, the intro here I thought kind of sucked. I don't know why they didn't put any dialogue in here. there's much for me to do. It just kind of plays out.
I got your note.
Can I skip it because it's dumb? No.
Maybe we should start with a little, you know, making out and see where it goes from there.
Oh my god, she's taking her shirt off.
Hannah, hey, honey, don't. It's just a stupid prank, okay?
Glad I'm not watching in the dark like I usually do.
I'm sorry, Hannah. This all got out of hand.
Mike!
I got in the habit of playing games with the lights off a long time ago.
Are jerks. You know that? Hannah!
Let's see. I can't remember what I did. I want to say that I did find the others. So we'll go the other direction.
Josh! Josh! Fuck.
It's kind of what I expected. He seemed like he was out for the night.
Hannah! What's going on? Where's she going?
It's fine. She just can't take a joke.
It was just a prank, Han.
What did you do?
Just messing around, Beth. It wasn't serious.
You jerks!
So, should we go after her?
You know, I kind of think you're the last person she wants to see right now, Mike.
Hannah!
I remember a lot of little wildlife jump scares like that too. And I think there's going to be a reindeer at some point coming up here. Dad sneezes. A couple of the neighbors right now are going, "What the hell was that?"
Hannah?
There it is. I remembered it. And this is where we first meet the flamethrower guy. Can we move? Okay, so this guy, the correct input before the thing runs out. Right. We know this guy is actually trying to help. with footprints because we're gonna think that's our sister. And it wasn't.
Jesus! Fuck! Shit! Damn it, Hannah! Where are you?
Immediately forgot that she just had flames shooting out of the darkness at her.
Hannah! Oh my god, you must be freezing. Here, take my coat. I'm such an idiot. I'm so dumb. Hannah? Beth?
Okay, now this choice I remember kind of sucks either way. Now, either take the guy's hand and drop your sister, will it? Ah, it will. So you can debate a little bit. Probably doesn't. No, it does. She's not as brave. Now you drop your sister, you live. But I'm betting that there's something in the game that makes them both disappear. Because most of the game, they were both gone, missing, right? And at least one of them got turned into a Wendigo. Somehow, because we saw the tattoo, right? But I let go the first time. Before I really decided on the Chaos playthrough. Let's do the different thing just to see how it works. Shall we? Oh wait, nope. I pushed the wrong button. Ah, damn it. I screwed up. Ah, hell, I bet I gotta go all the way back. I bet it picks up from there. Oh, no. I gotta go searching again. Dumb Kaz. Let go is what I chose before. And I was thinking let go of the sister because that's what I was talking about doing. Alright. We're not that far behind, though. Didn't set us back that much. Don't know why the light moves so slowly. Alright, come on, do the thing. There you go. I remember thinking that was confusing as hell when I did this a couple days ago and saw that. Like, what was that supposed to be? Okay, we did the safe way. followed the footprints. And we made friends with the reindeer before. So we go right on by.
Damn it, Hannah. Where are you? Hannah. Hannah. Hello? Hannah. Oh my god, you must be freezing. Here, take my coat. I'm such an idiot. So dumb. Hannah? Beth?
Did the phone fall in between the floorboards? Did that come back into play before? I don't think it did. I think it showed it just there and it was the last we saw it.
Hold on! Hold on!
Okay, now we know what we're doing. We're going to drop our sister and be haunted the rest of our lives. Or, well, yeah, still be haunted the rest of our lives. I kind of thought maybe that would happen. Yeah, not surprised. Not surprised.
Before we begin, there are a few things I need to make sure you understand. You see, no one can change what happened last year.
And he seems so aggressive right off the bat. He seems almost irritated with us.
This in order to move forward. But there is freedom in this revelation. Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future. I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game. Every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around you.
I'm here by myself, so I don't have to worry about that.
You have committed to commence with this game. This is significant, and I want to help you see it through. Sometimes these things can be a little scary, even terrifying, but I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get, you will always find a way to work through it. All right, we will start with a simple exercise. Could you please pick up a card? And I want you to look at the picture on the other side and tell me what you feel about it. It is essential that you answer honestly in order to get the most out of this experience.
Is it going to show me the same picture that I didn't care about? Or do they have different pictures? Drum roll. Same picture.
So, how did that picture make you feel? Remember, be honest.
Okay, so I vaguely remember favoring the decision on the right, choice D, or the D button. So maybe we just go with the opposite at points like this, because I don't know about you guys. I really don't feel either anything, really. Neither happy or uneasy looking at that picture. Yeah, let's just try to go the opposite of everything. See how it plays out.
That's good. In what way did it make you happy?
I prefer overcast days, but opposite stuff.
I see. So which word would best describe how you feel about darkness?
I think that's different. I don't really. I can't choose the opposite there. Yeah, let's see. About darkness. Does darkness make me feel depressed or scared? Well, I'm always depressed. So, I suppose it's more likely to scare me.
That's interesting. Where I come from, way up north in Sweden, the nights are 18 hours long. And why do you think you're afraid of the dark?
No, I do know because of a dumb choice that the game made me make. And a lot of people don't like it. It's not the dark, it's not knowing what's in the dark.
It's a perfectly natural fear. Darkness, after all, is the unseen and therefore the unknown. And what could inspire fear more than the terror of uncertainty?
Is he actually Swedish? I can't remember that guy's name, the actor. Is he actually?
Time for this session.
I don't think he is.
We'll talk again soon.
I might
Until
be
then,
wrong.
I suggest you try to stay away from dark places.
This is the advice he gives me in a room where he doesn't have the lights on. Stay away from dark places. And I recognize that name and her face. I don't think I've ever seen anything she was in. And him I've seen in a couple of things. None of these other people seem familiar. Yeah, I don't think I recognize any of them other than those two. So, yeah. Speed things along just a skosh. Listening to music. Why is this guy carrying a knife around all the time? He never uses a knife anywhere else in the game. You recognize a few of them? Any of them been in anything real good, real famous? Something I might have maybe seen? I've missed a lot of movies. And like I said, she looks familiar and I recognize the name, but I don't know where from.
Hello? Someone there?
And we can tell that it's the flamethrower dude, not one of the Wendigis, because it's not in that weird, like, motion sensor view. where we don't see anything until she moves. Yeah, that's who that is, Hayden Panettiere, but if she's been in something that I've seen, I don't remember what it was. Or it might have been a small part that she had. But I want to say that's what I did before anyway, but why not?
Aw. Hey, little fella. You hungry? Huh?
I don't remember if we did this last time. And we'll look at the critter page.
Cool.
Oh no, this was the butterfly explanations. Black is always death. Danger is always red. Seems to be kind of cross-cultural. It's kind of interesting. And the totem over here. There it is. Wait. Got it. Yep, the bird. Remember the bird? Nothing to look at there. And this was the chick's fun time stuff.
Oh, Emily.
Oh, darn it. I remember this is this was a choice that
Max here. Where are you?
before I decided to try to get the characters to irritate each other. Dang it.
Hello? What do
I gotta make the same choice here. Can't make the opposite. Yeah.
Maybe I should work on Chris's stuff.
You have to do a third playthrough just to do that one different.
Chris?
Sam, hey, you made it. Oh, so I found something kind of amazing.
What?
I'm not going to tell you. You got to see for yourself. Come on, it's this way.
Where?
Right around here. Gonna blow your mind.
She said something about that, I think. Somebody said something about a wanted poster.
Oh,
So we gotta look at that one. For the dialogue.
You think we'll get a visit from America's Most Wanted?
looks like someone thought so.
Ta-da! Pretty rad, right?
Yeah.
Come on, look at these beauties.
Beauties is not the word that comes to mind. Why is this even here?
What do you mean?
What the hell is a shooting range doing at the base of a ski lodge?
Dude, have you ever met Josh's dad?
Yeah.
He thinks he's like Grizzly Adams or something. Wanna try?
No, you go ahead, Grizzly.
All right, here goes.
Okay. Do that one.
Wow, nice shooting, Tex.
All right, I'm bad. I'm a
And
bad.
we won't shoot the squirrel this time.
Yes, it was a wild case of beginner's luck.
Nah, I don't think so, girl.
Well, anybody and their brother could shoot a bottle that big, that close.
Yeah, that thing would have been long gone.
Nice shot.
Would have run at that first shot.
Jacked. Hey, sharpshooter, our ride's coming.
Wait, I'm just getting the hang of this.
Come on, Chris, the cable car.
The bird didn't attack her this time.
Man, it's definitely weird coming back up here after all.
Hey, that's weird. Door's locked.
Yeah.
It was not great timing for that dialogue.
People out.
He said that? What people?
I don't know. He said they found people sleeping in the station one time.
Creepy. Oh, real gentleman.
Cold weather wearing a skirt and leggings? Are those that warm?
And I thought the car was closer.
Guess we gotta wait.
I'm starting to get the appeal of killing time at the shooting range. How long is this gonna take?
It's a big mountain.
Yeah. So beautiful in the day, but at night just feels menacing.
Saw another prompt.
What a crazy place to set up house. I mean, no matter how rich you are.
Not so rich. They only bought a mountain.
Do we prefer the mountain or the beach? What do we like? I'm a mountain person. I'd rather be up in the mountains than on the beach. Beaches are nice. I've seen some nice beaches. I've been to Cozumel. They had some nice beaches there. So I get it, but just not for me. No, right, I gotta walk into the thing.
What?
Your pretty poem. Just like going to the prom.
Here we go.
Right. Adventure begins.
Oh, I hope this was the right thing to do.
What?
You know, getting everyone together on the anniversary. I mean, Josh seemed really pumped about us all doing something, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he definitely did. I haven't seen him so excited about something in forever.
Good, good. It's hard to tell with him, and I've kind of been worried.
No, it was a good idea.
I hope everyone else feels the same way.
We're all here, aren't we?
Thanks, bro. Good talk.
You know what? Let's
know how Josh and I met?
No.
Third grade. Josh sat in the back of the room, I sat in the front. We didn't even know each other existed. But the kid sitting next to Josh started strap snapping the training bra on the girl in front of him. So the teacher made him move to the front, where I was sitting.
Okay, so.
So I got moved to the back. And next to Josh. That's how we met. I mean, and became friends to this day.
Match made in heaven.
If it weren't for the fact that Jeannie Simmons hit puberty like 3 years early, and on that day decided to wear a low-cut shirt that showed off her training bra, I mean, who knows? You could be riding in this cable car alone. Right now. Or talking to some other person entirely.
And he was talking about the butterfly stuff.
Butterfly effect.
Yep. She's got her head this time. Last time it took a second to spawn that part of her in.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. New people. Time to meet and greet.
I think new people?
What the hell?
Jess, hey!
Jessica, over here!
Are you guys having a really weird stroke?
We're stuck in this stupid thing.
Can you please let us out? Pretty please?
Oh my.
Looks a little bit like Swiss Miss with the
we were goners. Another 10 minutes in there and I would
braids.
off my own leg.
Oh, sick, Chris.
Look, got a lot of meat on my bones. It's all muscle down here.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
Hey,
Well, what do we have
Chris.
here? My goodness. Seems that someone has a little crush on our good friend and dear class president Michael Monroe.
Chris.
And what kind of sizzling erotica might our Jessica be capable of imagining? I wonder.
We went with the explain. But we're not being annoying.
Mike and Em split.
So
We're together.
Whoa, drama.
Not really. Pretty clear cut, actually. Em's out, I'm in.
Huh.
I mean, he's being annoying, but I didn't make that choice.
All right. Let's just get up to the lodge already. It's getting tired of all this nature and junk.
You guys
That
go
was
ahead.
scripted
I'm just gonna wait
irritation.
here for a bit. See who else is coming.
You mean Mike?
What? I mean, you know, whoever.
Uh-huh. Sam?
Did you see this view? I mean, holy cow. Sometimes I forget to just stop and take it all in.
Seriously, couldn't they have built the lodge like right where the cable car ends?
I don't think it would have been like as pretty, you know?
And where's the bellboy when you need one? Getting
There's
chilled.
no one up here.
almost
There is
there.
no boy of
No, I
bells.
mean, getting kind of creeped out.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna be weird seeing everyone up here again.
Definitely not gonna feel like a regular party. I mean, what do you think?
Jesus!
You guys.
Michael!
You really should have seen your faces right there.
Dude, I almost clocked you just now.
Nice one.
Michael, you're a jerk.
Come on. Guys, we're all friends here, right? No need for violence, just a little harmless fun. We're up in the
I think
woods,
everyone's exactly
spooky.
friends there,
Come
though.
on, let's get into the spirit of things.
The spirit of things? Seriously, what's wrong with you?
Just trying to lighten the mood, Em. Don't be like that.
Like
There
what?
seems like some
The way
drama and
you
hostility
always
here.
Get like this.
Not annoying. Same choice as before. Because I hadn't decided to be annoying yet,
Otherwise,
so
this
we
whole
don't get to
weekend's
see
gonna
the
be
other
sorry ass
option.
for everyone.
It is what it is.
This is super awkward, and we all know it. Let's just acknowledge it now and move on, okay?
Nah, I hear you, man. I get it. I don't want to make this weird.
Cool. So we're good?
All good?
You guys gonna make out now?
Oh my god, totally. We're so gonna make out. No.
Seems a little
I'm gonna go check on the
cartoonish.
Cable car back down the trail.
All right. See you, man.
See ya. All right.
I might have done the same thing.
Oh, crap.
What?
Hey, could you take these the rest of the way?
The bags?
Yeah, just all the bags.
Why?
I need to go find Sam.
Okay.
Sorry, I really need to go find her. I totally forgot I needed to talk to her before we get all the way up there.
This really can't wait. We're almost there.
It's important, Matt, please.
Okay, I think this was where I decided to be annoying. I think, because I persisted before.
All right. Fine. If it's so important, I guess I can pack horse it the rest of the way. But you owe me one.
That's kind of an
Excuse me?
annoying thing to
Well,
say.
then we're even, at least.
I'll think about it.
But again, scripted irritation, not me.
Okay, sweetie. Thank you.
And then the dude pops up.
Whoa, hello. Somebody's getting a little friendly. And not in the friend zone kind of way. I might need to check the expiration date on their big breakup.
And there's the pop-up.
Hey, whoa. Sorry there. Sorry about that, Ash. I didn't mean to scare
Jeez
you.
Louise,
Well, I
Matt.
did mean to scare you, sort of scare you, but not like for real scare you.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, wow. Man, I'm really sorry, Ash. Damn.
It's okay, it's fine, it's fine.
What are you looking at? See anything juicy with that thing? Let me check it out.
If she was sensitive, she would not want to let him look at that, right? I do remember seeing the word sensitive. Well, let's look at our stuff. Ah, yeah, I remember it kind of says what that is. We've only found 2 of them. Poster of the 1952 stuff, nothing there. But we told him to look before. We're gonna not want him to get hurt.
Kind of busted. It's not like really interesting. It's just
What? For real? I bet I could find like a cool bear chowing down on a fox or something.
no, really, Matt. It's not worth straining your eyes. I'm getting kind of a headache just from looking through it. So just no.
All right. Sure. If you say so.
And he is not uncomfortable with the other 2 hanging out. So there's one choice that I don't think we're even going to have. Okay, let's see. We checked the phone before, I believe. We're going to read a book. Well, what kind of book is that, though?
You did not just do that.
Those look like thighs on the cover of that.
The hell am I to retaliate? What choice do I, a supple young rebel girl, have but to surrender to the strapping military guard come to take me into custody?
Let's see. We threw snowballs before. So we won't throw some... Well, missed a prompt.
Oh, you just try that again.
hiding, little chickadee?
Yeah, I suppose we'll throw some snowballs.
Hey!
Oh, snap!
Alright, what was the bird trying to tell us?
Hey, Mike! Boom, shakalaka!
No, you got me. Fair enough. Okay.
You can't hide from me, Michael.
I remember this
I know
before. Sometimes doing nothing is the right thing to do. You only give me the choice to try to hit the bird.
Whoa!
That's right.
Can find you, Jess.
And then what?
Oh,
No more.
oh yeah. Oh, more. Oh, you're going down. Gotcha is done. Done city.
So did I go down?
I don't think so.
I think you'd know so if I did.
All right.
Remember that being suggestive
So, Colin,
before?
My favor then?
You're a worthy opponent, Miss Jessica, the Snowball Queen.
Okay, that sounds vaguely dirty.
My lady.
Yeah, that was not what I chose before. So we'll do the opposite. Because we're trying to save everyone and make everyone happy, and
Wow.
that'll make the two of them
See you
happy.
later, buddy.
Endless reserves. We should get up to the lodge.
Yeah. It's so nice out here, though. Pretty breathtaking.
I mean, I could stay out here for pretty much ever, provided I was making out with you the whole time.
Just making out?
Quote, unquote.
Well, I think we might freeze to death somewhere in between those quotes.
Yeah.
Back at the shrink's office.
Hello again. And how are we feeling? I hope that you managed to stay away from dark places since we last spoke. This time, we're going to try to understand the root of your anxiety. Now pick up that book, turn the pages. You will see a set of pictures and symbols. I want you to identify which image in each set makes you the most anxious.
All right. So we're doing the opposite. Okay. Right. Because I don't know how much this affects the game. But we'll do the opposite. And maybe see a reason to do a third playthrough. If things change, and I think it's because of these choices, we do a mix of the first two playthroughs. And I will try to come up with a reason ooh, and I can't remember which I chose here. I think this one, I think I went with snakes before. Yeah, I think I did. Finding out specific info. Yeah. Yeah, but the choices. You know, I bet I'm not going to get any deaths this time. I think I can save everybody. you are right. If I lose somebody, I will see the differences between these first two playthroughs. Might give me some insight as to what to do different. I kind of vaguely remember choosing clowns before. I want to say I said Gore discussed me before. You remember wrong.
Did I startle you? So sorry. You're doing very well.
Well, thank you.
Don't be
I'm trying.
nervous. Try to speed up a bit. The more you rely on your instincts, the more honest your answers will be, and the more enlightening.
Still gonna tell me I'm slow. Alright, I didn't like spiders. Remember that. Needles. Because they don't really bother me that much. I've gotten blood drawn and actually watched the needle go in. I can't remember which one of these I think I did zombies before. And needles. Good system of a down song, by the way. Needles. I dig that one. Oh yeah, this one. I really can't remember which I did. You guys remember? I remember talking a little bit about how unbothered I was by storms. Yeah, screw it. Stick with needles. Stick with needles.
Thank you.
It's like getting stuck by a needle. Get it?
So diligently.
Dumb joke. Another dumb joke.
Cockroaches, scarecrows, and needles. The sun combination sounds like a good Friday night. Well, I'm afraid, once again, we're out of time, but I promise we'll talk again very soon.
Looking forward to it, Doc.
Man, I feel like this mountain gets bigger every time I climb it.
Oh, yeah? It feels the same to me.
Come on, you grew up here. It probably feels like it's shrinking.
I guess that's true.
When are you gonna install some cell towers up here? I'm getting withdrawals already.
You got a spare million lying around, and I'll fix you right up.
Funny you should say that. I think I left it in my other
Yeah,
jacket.
he seems sane in this part of the game.
Hey, gang. You guys get up here okay?
Could have done with some bellboys, but hey, can't get everything.
Yeah, it was pretty easy. A little creepy though. I mean, it's just really weird being back here.
Yo, yo, yo. We get things moving up here or what?
Yeah, man.
Oh, what did we choose before? I think we checked on the guy. Let's look at his character traits. Let's see. Curiosity could be either one. He could be curious about, hey, I saw these two. What do you know? Or he could be like, hey, dude, how you doing? You can see that going either way. He might be going for a joke with that. And it's the opposite of what I did last time. I'm going to do a little gossiping. He kind of seems like the type anyway.
Thing now, right?
Yeah, so it seems.
I mean, what's Mike think of that?
I have a feeling Mike's already got his hands full, you know what I mean?
Huh.
Damn it. This freaking thing.
Is it iced?
What else?
Maybe there's another way in.
There are a million ways in, they're just all locked.
There's gotta be like a window around the corner we can get open or something.
Wait a second, are you saying we should break in?
I don't think it's technically breaking in if you own the place, right?
Hey, not if I don't report you. Lead the way, Coachies.
Hey, Ash.
Hi, Chris.
Don't remember. I think this is the opposite.
Yeah. Aside from being kind of cold and vaguely creeped out by this place.
It's kind of weird being back up here, huh?
That seems familiar. I think it was the same choice that I made last time. Oh well. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a couple other repeats anyway. That seemed like the sort of thing that make a huge difference.
She's like a sleeper hit kind of gal, you know? And I just want to rip that Parker right off of her and make some snow angels, right?
Let's see, I think I was kind of... I think I went against it last time.
I'm gonna take her to the Bone Zone.
Like, that could ever happen.
Come on, man. She practically...
I'm sure I did, because this does not sound familiar.
As it is.
Well, yeah, but we're like friends.
Listen, dude, look around you. Look at these beautiful mountains. Do you see any parents? I mean, can you imagine a more perfect, ripe scenario just dripping with erotic possibilities? You and Ashley alone at last. You've laid all the groundwork. You've been a perfect...
Couple of euphemisms in there.
Now, you come in for the kill.
I think at this point, I think I switched.
I don't know, man.
How can you not know?
What if it's like weird? And what if she might not like want to be friends with me anymore if I try something like that?
I mean, weren't you just listening? You gotta buck up, bro. Grow a pair.
I don't remember. Doesn't sound familiar. Maybe I went with the opposite choice on that one.
So, how are we planning on breaking into my parents' lodge, bud?
I didn't say I had a plan.
You sounded like you had a plan. You better deliver, Coachies, or else you got 4 lovely ladies who are gonna be freezing their buns off. And last time I checked, that's not a good way to get laid.
Oh, shoot. Nobody likes cool buns.
I knew there was something about that. Wait, it said tab? Oh, we can go straight to this rather than hit the exit button. Something changed. Oh, I missed a couple. What was it telling? Wait, didn't we look at these? No. We could actually tap them. Then they stop showing as new. Alright.
getting pretty low on juice here. I just had to turn off my GPS.
It controls every once in a while just go really to shit.
Can you cool it on the... Well, we got ourselves a thinker. Nice one.
That's going all right. We started a second playthrough. Not sure how much you've seen. I'm trying to save lives, trying not to kill everyone or anyone. Trying to get everyone out alive. Be less annoying. Some choices I'm just going with the opposite of what I did before.
You mean Jim?
Yeah, you know, with the climbing up the rope.
Whoa.
Did I do that?
I don't think so.
How would he have done that?
Here, use this. Whoa, Chris, I just got an awesome idea.
Yeah?
Totally.
Oh, I've been there.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that
I've done it. Yep.
Deodorant in one of the bathrooms. You could use that.
You get up to like get a glass of water or something and
How's a stick of deodorant gonna help?
you end up taking a nap or going to town. Yeah, I've been there.
Flamethrower.
Just like we did with the little army dudes.
Yep, ones we melted. Just point the spray can in the lighter and whoosh.
Bye-bye frozen lock.
Bingo. All right, so you got this. I'm gonna go
Would
sort something
not
out.
melt the ice in that lock that fast. It'll scorch the shit out of the inside of the door.
Godspeed, Pilgrim.
400 unexpected things. Yep. You turn around and you're like, I started 10 other projects just there. What the hell happened? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Is there any... Is that a door that I didn't go through before? I think it is. What did we find? Oh, it was a clue.
What do we hear?
No, we did find this before. Because I remember something about arson. But it was a clue, so it was important. It will help us in our goal. And over here. That's not the direction I told you to go. Another totem that we didn't get before. And what shall this one show us? Oh, there's the thing. I think I see it. That is not it, apparently. What glimpses of the future have you to show us, oh fancy stick? That didn't look familiar. That's how somebody didn't die before. Stuff down here that we did. Not open that door. Look at the picture, the happy family. Kind of looks like a... Your dad kind of looks like a cross between Pablo Escobar and Gomez Adams. Am I the only one seeing that? You guys see that too? I don't know.
Huh?
You think he looks like... You think he looks more like Gomez? You see, Pablo Escobar, somebody you don't hear about anymore. when I got married, we went on a cruise for our honeymoon.
Hi, Chris, very funny.
Oh, how'd
And
Shouldn't you be like getting the lock open or something?
on it.
at the restaurant, you always sat at the same table, and you had the same waiter, so you could kind of get to know what kind of stuff you like, who you are, kind of develop a little bit of a conversation, you know, a little bit of rapport. At least I think that was their theory behind it. But the guy was from Colombia, and he was standing there talking to us one night, and he had his name tag on, and it says where everyone's from. And we're asking about him. He goes, "Yes, I'm from Colombia. Maybe we hear something about cocaine." And I said, "In Colombia? Really?" You know, and I kind of acted like shocked. I was like, "Colombia has cocaine there?" I don't remember that dude's name. I remember him. He was a good dude. He had a little girl that he told us a little bit about. And, oh yeah, try the TV to make sure that the power's off. That wasn't a clue. And I'll give her credit. X and I do not get along at all, but this is a very nice thing of her to do. She was like, we should get a present to give to him to pass along to his little girl. Because he was just, you know, super nice dude. Did we listen to there's a message that we listened to. But somewhere, I forget where, I want to say it might have been in Belize. And, yeah, like I said, we don't get along. Whole story. But when someone does something right, I will give them credit for that. If they do something good, I will give them a point. So she gets a point for this. But we ended up getting her a little stuffed toy of an alpaca. And it was made from alpaca hide. And it had the fur, the hair, fuzz, whatever. I'm not sure if there's a difference between fur and hair. But I swear that stuff was the softest thing I've ever felt in my life. Like, if it was any softer, you wouldn't feel it. But I always think of that little thing whenever something with alpacas come up.
Okay.
Do I have to listen to the clue? Or do I still get credit? Let's see, was there any other clue things that we found down here? I don't remember. I'm not sure the clues matter all that much to the outcome of the game or what happens. Oh, this is the way we came in. Yeah, because there's, what's her name looking in the window? Addams Family. I forgot about that cartoon. Not sure if I watched it. I remember as a little kid coming home from school and our local Fox station played reruns of the Addams Family and the Munsters, and I kind of preferred the Munsters. I don't know why, but I always thought the Munsters were a little cooler. I liked them a little better. But yeah, I don't know why. It was the Addams Family, the Munsters, and Mork and Mindy, which was still on at the time. They were still making episodes. Wait, we didn't go downstairs before. Let's go downstairs. Let everyone get cold outside for another few minutes, shall we? Yeah, I kind of vaguely remember Mork and Mindy ending, like the last episode. I remember the last episode of that and MASH, too. I didn't really watch much of MASH. watched a little bit. Not a lot. Well, there's a couple of things here that we didn't do before. Like check and lock door. Look at whatever the hell this thing is. I do remember there was a couple of episodes that stand out in my mind of MASH. There was the one where... What was the first colonel's name? Because they had two colonels that led that unit in the show. The first one went home and the plane was shot down as he was on his way home. That was sad as shit. Henry Blake, right. And then there's another one that kind of sticks out in my mind. Two wounded soldiers, one worse than the other, but you didn't know that they were both wounded. The first one was basically holding all of the surgeons and the medical staff at gunpoint with his issued weapon, saying, "Fix this dude." So they got him patched up, and once he was stable, he like fell over, and they're like, "Oh crap, this guy was in even worse shape than the guy he was making us work on." And I thought that was interesting. I remember that episode kind of vaguely too. I'd probably remember others, but those are the first two that jumped to mind. It was a good show. It was an interesting show. Looking back on it. I don't think I really got into it at the time. 2013. And this game came out in 2015? So, yeah, it was placing things in just a couple of years prior when the game came out. Anything over here? Nothing. Alright. Let's go get the Aqua Net from the bathroom. That sparked a memory too. We gotta do this. Window suddenly closing itself. Alright, Infernal. Appreciate you hanging out. Hope you get a good night's rest. And hope to see you again next stream or whenever you can show up again. I appreciate it. Stay safe, man. Let's see, is this is not the room we're looking for. Something to do here, though. Oh, wait, maybe this is the room I'm looking for. Yep. There's the hot tub. That's not hot at first. Oh yeah. Forgot about him.
We're freezing our buns off out here.
It's because you wore pantyhose and shorts. I mean, it's stylish. I dig it, but that is not cold weather attire.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Crap, that thing freaked me out.
What was it? Are you okay?
It was like a bear or a tiger or something.
Oh, it was just a cute little baby Wolverine.
Baby.
Don't worry, buddy.
Oh, so you started seeing it not too long ago. Yeah, I was watching it when they were still making new episodes.
Home, sweet home. Sweet is.
Yeah, it.
Oh my gosh.
I even knew a couple of people that could play the theme song in. Actually, they might have played the theme song at one of the concerts in school.
Not a lot of
I think somebody did.
No.
Some grade ahead of us because it was before I was old enough to be in band class. which I only did, I think, one semester.
Will do.
Yeah, just wasn't for me.
Oh my god, that is so gross. Are you trying to swallow his face whole? I mean, seriously, can she be any more obvious? No one wants in on your territory, honey.
Excuse me? Did you say something?
Oh, did you not hear me? Was your sluttiness too loud?
Sounds like someone's bitter she didn't make the cut.
Yeah, it's all a big cattle call with that dreamboat. Congrats, you're top cow.
Cuts real deep calling Miss Homecoming a cow.
Oh, crap. Okay, let's see. Jess is the blonde, right? And Emily seemed to kind of instigate that. That's right, isn't it? Jess is the blonde. You're watching... Oh, yeah, you mentioned that. You're watching stuff on DVD. I do the same thing. I've got some DVDs. I've got the entire series of Get Smart and F Troop on DVD. Home Improvement, because that's one of my all-time favorite shows. Probably the top one. It just appeals to me just right for whatever reason. I've got one... Yeah, Get Smart. I watched that when I was... now, that was reruns. I'm not old enough to watch this when they were still making new episodes. Not by a long shot. But Nickelodeon used to have Nick at Night in like the early 90s. And those two shows they both had on Nick at Night. A lot of others too. I think they had like I Dream of Jeannie and some of those shows too. But I kind of associate Get Smart with those days. There's some aspects of those days that I kind of miss. What was the other show I was going to mention that I've got? Oh yeah, there was in the very late 80s. I want to say it started in like 1988. They had two shows on regular television. They had one called China Beach, which was a little more drama, and Tour of Duty. Both were set in Vietnam. And when I went, I want to say, yeah, it was the first semester that I was in college. This would have been fall 2000. The network TNT was airing reruns of Tour of Duty, and it was a lot more action-based. And I really liked that show. And a few years ago, I got that whole series on DVD too. Yeah, he always started real lofty and dropped it down. And yeah, that and missed it by that much. That was another thing that he always said in that show. Yeah. I still haven't watched the whole thing. I bought both of those shows and haven't watched all of them in like 2.5 years that I've had them. But yeah. Yeah, some of those jokes in those shows would not fly today. I've used it a couple of times, yeah. All right. So Jess is blonde, other chick instigated. All right. So.
Come on.
No, shut up, Matt. Stay out of it, you dumb oaf. Hey, watch it. Oh, you're the only one.
I think this is what we did before, but
your toys. You're such a bitch. Whatever.
it makes sense now that I'm watching it a little closer and thinking about it.
I can think. 4.0, bitch. On a roll. Suck on that when you're trying to sleep your way into a job.
Who needs grades when you've got all the natural advantages you can handle?
Oh, please.
You couldn't buy a moldy loaf of bread with your skanky ass.
Are you serious? Do you think that's insulting?
That bitch is on crack or something.
Oh, Get Smart? Got it around 2011? Okay. Yeah, it's a good show. I don't know why I haven't watched more of it. I kind of wonder sometimes if Barbara Feldon isn't the reason that I like dark-haired chicks. I mean, I would not turn a blonde down at all if she made me an offer. But I do notice that I tend to like dark-haired chicks a little better. Yeah, and that old Spy kind of song, kind of music. Okay, now that part of the interaction, I thought the blonde was starting to escalate things a little too much. But she didn't start it. What's his traits? Because, oh, the dark-haired chick is his girlfriend. Oh, I forgot to take that into account. And the relationship status changed. I'm not good at these sorts of decisions. Your shoe is ringing. Yeah, those gadgets were awesome across those episodes. Okay, so... Okay. Alright, we'll try to...
You need to shut your mouth, okay?
No. You're the one who needs to keep your nose out of other people's business.
I'm about to get right up in your business, you bitch.
Are we about to get real? Because I am down to get real.
Stop it! This is not why we came up here. This is not helping. It's not what I wanted. If we can't get along for 10 minutes, then maybe we need a little bit of a break, right? Mike, why don't you check out the guest cabin, the one I told you about?
Yeah, all right. Wanna go do that?
Any place without that whore.
It's right up the trail.
Everyone comes up here and they start fighting.
Glad that's over.
Yeah.
Three's
So,
Company.
Josh,
Oh, you watched...
get the fire going?
I'm gonna pause this because I want to hear what's being said. You watched the series of Tremors? I think I found out about it later. I like the movies, but I don't know if I just didn't get the opportunity to watch Tremors or if I didn't know about it till it was kind of not an option for me. Three's Company, never watched it too much. Terra Nova sounds familiar. Primeval, I'm not sure I've ever seen or heard of that one. No, I was a big fan of, like I said, Home Improvement is probably my number one. Scrubs, the first few seasons of Scrubs was really good. I'm trying to think of some of the other sitcoms and things that I really liked. Married with Children, I remember watching a lot of Married with Children. Thinking of a lot of the old Fox shows, like Martin, In Living Color, Mad TV was on there for a while. Yeah, there's a lot of shows that I never got into, though. A lot of famous ones. The Brady Bunch, I never watched a lot of the Brady Bunch. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a sound alert or two eventually. That's going to be some Tim Allen grunts. Yeah, something about that show just really appealed to me. I liked it. And I'm blank. I know that wasn't the only show that we watched. Oh, that 70s show. That 70s show was another good one. I really enjoyed that one. Keep watching. Yeah. Yeah, I think Married with Children was on for a while. Yeah, there's some great old shows. Yeah, my favorites, I think those are all from the very late 80s and early 90s. 11 seasons.
bag.
How long's The
The
Simpsons
little
been on? I
bag
think I was in like
pattern, the one I
first
got on
grade
the
when The
nail.
Simpsons came out.
Matt, are you listening?
Been on for
Oh my
40
God,
some
do you
years.
remember next to the Italian shoe place where I got the stilettos and you knocked over the rack while you were drooling all over that girl at the counter?
Well, I mean, she
Where's
was
Family
asking
Guy
about my
and
leather
this,
jacket.
Because she gave a
what's
shit
the
about
South
your
Park?
designer leather jacket.
Why
Those
do
have
you
been
hate
on
this
forever
jacket?
too.
Matt, I need my bag.
Oh my God, Em, maybe you just forgot it.
Do you seriously think
Yeah.
I can get my bag?
Well,
Do you?
I don't know. I
guess
feel
not.
like TV shows that are coming out
Down by
these
the police
last
station.
however long.
Come on, hun. We'll be back
I
soon.
think this conversation's the same here.
We can get warm.
I think TV
Yeah,
shows
very
just don't last like they used to. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just my maybe I'm just misunderstanding, but yeah, I remember The Simpsons.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a bath.
I remember Bart Simpson being in second grade and being older than me, which is why I think that it's been on for as long as it, or why I feel like it's been on forever.
Sexile.
Works for me.
But it's been on long enough now
How far is this
that they retconned Homer Simpson.
This
He grew up in the 70s, which was
coziest,
the
most
past for
romantic
me,
love den you will ever lay your eyes upon.
and like a year or two ago they changed it.
Feeling luck's on our side.
He had like a smartphone and grew up,
You will get
you know, in the late 90s
Hey, porn star.
or something like that.
Gonna need these.
porn star.
I'd pay to see you.
I'm like, man, that's current history for me. They took him from my past to my current.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way to entertain yourselves.
Mm-hmm. You have fun with the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot. Gotta fire up the generator so you can see where you're going. It's dark out there.
All right. Roger that.
I think Josh was flirting with me.
Okay. You want to invite him up with us?
Wait, really?
What? No.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. We'll go a few more minutes and then we'll find a. I'm trying to remember how long it was until we got to where I stopped before. Just before she got ate by the monster,
Hey,
not
Hot Lips.
Mike.
Photo booth?
All right. Read my mind. Okay.
Oh yeah, she criticized my picture here. I'm gonna get. I don't know what that was. Both in frame. God, pose like normal people.
Oh my god. This is perfect. We're like
All right.
the cutest couple.
Got a better picture that time. She didn't like it before.
You keep that camera handy, and maybe I'll let you start my portfolio at the cabin.
I suppose it depends on the context for me.
Noted.
Yeah, I don't know. Because you're a little younger than me, I think. So, you know, perspectives
Now, that's something I can help you
perspectives
with.
change a little
Then
bit.
how are you gonna do that?
I got a few things in mind.
It's like when I hear, oh, there's something there. When I hear someone refer to the 90s as back in the day, like, why are you putting it that way? Watching something with like
Emily's as dumb as she looks.
DVD players,
She can cut in on
things
what
like
you don't
that.
know and
Oh,
all.
everything looks so
Maybe if we're
old.
lucky, she'll try and follow
Talking
us
about
out.
old.
Eaten by a bear.
I have one of those in my living room. What did I do before? I think I was trying to get busy with this chick. So I think I agreed with her. And his honesty is a little low. Romance is kind of high. VHS tape. I've got some of those. I got several of those. I have my senior trip to Washington, D.C. on VHS. BRB. All right, cool, cool. I will be here. So yeah, we're going to agree with her again.
I think you bring out the worst in her.
Is that so?
Epic jealousy.
Suck it.
Because we are literally trying to charm the pants off this chick. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I just saw another... What is this? Not real sure what the point of that was, but okay.
Mike, wouldn't it be nice to fire up the Jenny and get moving?
What's a Jenny?
Jenny. Back on. It was a pretty quick BRB for you.
All right. Let's see. Boom. Nice one, Mikey.
All was fine. Oh, you thought you had potentially more to do than you did. Okay. Flamethrower guy. Well, I'm glad it was nothing major then.
Zam! The gates shall open.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, totally. No, this is awesome.
Oh, yeah. I bring the hits. You psyched yet? You don't look psyched yet.
I am so psyched right now.
It's like a little adventure. A sexcapade.
Wow.
Is that a... No. Snowflake, I think.
Police tape.
From Hannah and Beth.
You'd think they'd clean it up.
Well, they never closed the investigation.
Okay, I'm getting the creeps now.
I said I hope they're at peace now before.
It's all such a blur. You barely even remember what happened.
Well, what I remember is that we played a stupid, half-baked prank that probably got Hannah and Beth killed.
Hey, I mean, it's not our
She
fault.
sounds a little remorseful.
They ran into the woods.
Yeah. How could anyone have expected them to do a dumb thing like that?
I think it's just a couple of minutes till we get to the cabin. There's the first scream of the Wendigeese.
I heard something. Yeah. Damn. I don't think we can get up to the cabin with a path block like this.
Oh, no way am I going back to the lodge, aka Wax Museum, to drink hot chocolate with Emily. You know what?
Cobra chickens.
We're adventurous. We will find another way around.
Jess! Fuck! Hey, Jessica!
Yep. Hey, I'm okay.
Holy crap, you scared the heck out of me.
How do you think I felt?
Oh, we got another choice coming up here. Can't remember what we did.
I still have all
No, we jumped down. What was the other option?
Yeah.
Not jump down, but how did it put it?
I don't know. I can hardly see anything down here.
That was the
All right,
opposite.
Jess, there's a cart. I think if you can push it, you can get by.
All right. Okay, let me just try.
Oh, we're gonna have to jump down there too.
Heavy.
She didn't have enough lead in her ass to push it on her own. Earned that trip. Oh yeah, the falling.
Hey, so, babe, you see the little gap down there? Between the cart and the wall?
The tiny little gap?
Yeah, maybe you can just, you know...
Yeah, she shouldn't have leaned on that railing.
Through it or something.
She wouldn't be in this
I
predicament.
appreciate your confidence in my physique, but I don't think the ladies are gonna fit.
Oh, with the... Right. Okay.
Yeah, we jump down anyway. Don't we?
Okay, so why don't you either toss that light down or, you know, be a hero and jump down here to assist me?
Okay. Okay. This is what's gonna get us that action.
I'm coming in.
Better hurry up before some other hunky beefcake gets here.
Like the guy that we just caught a glimpse of.
Wanna help me move this cart
It's
thing?
like walks off. That would have been the first playthrough when I was trying to irritate her.
When I imagined us grunting together...
I don't know why I didn't
This is not what I pictured.
do the other shit that time. In hindsight. Yeah. We're learning. We're figuring out how to do this stuff. Maybe in the future we'll revisit the Chaos playthrough and try to make it a little more chaotic. A little more chaosy.
Oh, holy crap! Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm fine.
Oh, Nelly. This place is
She's
giving
leading
me
us this
willies.
way.
And not the good kind of willies.
Can I offer you a little comfort and reassurance?
Let's save it for the cabin buster.
Walk the same speed. See? Now we're ahead.
You alright?
Yeah.
But maybe she was scripted to stop there.
I don't think this place is up to code.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's time to go. Finally, a little ray of hope.
I can't see because of the camera angle. Okay. Oh, we got the couple of pranks that they play on each other coming up. Yeah, screw it. We'll give it about another 10 minutes. See if we can get to the cabin in that time.
When Josh said cabin, I felt like Abe Lincoln.
Where do you see the Lincoln bedroom?
Oh, are you planning on getting presidential on me?
Wanna take a ride on Air Force One?
All right. Save it for the stump speech, buddy.
Oh, a telescope. Gonna look at the trees, gonna look at the clouds, gonna look at the cabin. Whoa.
You alright?
I just saw someone at the cabin.
Okay. Let me see.
Okay, I think we saw... We're supposed to see... Oh, that's what it was. Right at the very end, but he doesn't react.
It's just us up here.
For some reason.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't respond to that. Oh, wait, that was the critters page. Drinking my dews in the evenings now. I drink them on stream because I want that sponsorship. Probably won't get it, but won't hurt to try. I hear they use AI to monitor streams. Watch for their product. Normally I wouldn't like that, but with a drink so refreshing, how can I say no to that? I keep thinking that's a... Oh, it was a jump scare. That's what it was.
Watch out, bird brain.
South Park episode about it. I've probably seen it. That sounds familiar as hell. Let's see. I was witty last time. And I think she liked it.
Just answering his mating call.
Wow, you're easy.
Yeah, got a lot of love to give. Scared. Damn it, Josh. Wouldn't you have at least cleared out the path before sending us up?
Oh, I do know I've seen that episode, come to think of it.
What?
Yeah, it had the chick that... the little girl that was an ad.
You got a better idea?
God, I knew that sounded familiar. I just saw that not too long ago.
Oh, boo! Show off.
Yep.
Hey, Mike.
There's a lot of South Park I didn't see, though. I kind of lost track of the series for a couple of years. No, more than a couple.
Okay. Okay. That's how it's gonna be.
Okay, here is her pranking him.
Jess.
Oh, we switch scenes. Yeah, we go to somebody else. Yeah, we're not going to make the cabin. Alright. We'll go a couple more minutes, come to a good stopping point.
Wanna help me get this fire going?
Well, I was just getting into the bath.
Oh. Oh, do you need any
Yeah, because I got to go lay down and try to get some sleep. I was sleepier earlier. It's about 10:30 for me. My alarm's going off at like 6:30 in the morning these days.
Come on.
Morning shifts. I don't like morning shifts, but it fits into doing this, and this is important. So I need to make time for it. And I enjoy watching the other streams. So I want to leave room and time for that in my schedule. Let's see, is this the way we're supposed to go? That's the way we did go. Let's try something new real quick. Go somewhere we haven't been. Because I bet in here we find a totem. Interesting. We've seen that before. butterflies. Butterflies all over the place.
See any more about Mike?
Mostly C's. Oh, it's supposed to be one of those quizzes from like Cosmo magazine. Oh, this is one of the girls' rooms. Okay. Oh, it's the one with the tattoo. Which I can't remember which one was which. But yeah, this is the one that got pranked. Hannah. Okay.
Gee, Hannah. Crush much?
She already knew that. Clue. Some of these clues I don't quite see the relevance of yet. That's the first one we looked at. So the other sister's room will be in here. And Josh's, right? Maybe not. This just looks like a dead end. But we did find the totem that I knew was going to be here. Okay, that didn't look familiar. I don't think we saw that part in the first playthrough. Oh, it's dark as shit. Turn the lights on in this house, people. We were advised to stay away from the darkness, and we're wandering around in the dark. In a house that we know has power.
I'm sure that somewhere in this crazy place we used to have a spirit board.
Oh, what?
Wow, you have a spirit board?
Those things are a joke, man. They don't do shit.
No way, bro. I mean, we used to do it all the time.
Okay, we'll get through the spirit board.
Josh, no hot water's kind of major oversight, don't you think?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you just gotta fire up the boiler. It's in the basement. All right, you guys see if you can find the spirit board.
Chris, let's go find it. It'll be like a scavenger hunt.
Okay. Guess so.
Brad, I mean, you're not gonna regret
They gotta go find. Okay, we'll find the spirit
right
board.
along.
Or maybe, well, we're not going with him. I'm gonna pick a random spot. I don't even know when I'm gonna stop. It's gonna be a surprise for me too. Alright, so I'm gonna call it right. No, not quite. Not that random. Not that random. That's too random. Yep, we had the same thought. Great minds think alike, man.
Notice how I gave Chris and Ash a mission together? Yeah, I was thinking they could use some alone time.
Let's see. We did the other one.
They are very Wish they'd just freaking get on with it already.
I swear, they just need, like, something to bond over, you know, some sort of traumatic event to send them into each other's arms. I mean, at this rate, they'll
Foreshadowing.
be in the pediatric ward before Chris makes a move.
Because he does give them a traumatic event. Oh. Yep, I thought of that too. You know what just occurred to me on this though? They were talking. He was just talking about the traumatic event when we had to have, when that guy had to choose who to send the saw blade to. Oh, that's gonna be, that's gonna be an interesting change to the way the game goes. Because that's one that I think I'll do the opposite of what I did before and send the blade to her.
I just wanted to say...
That is...
What?
Shit. I
It
don't know
really
how that's
means
gonna
a lot
go.
to me that everyone came back this year, and you know, that you came, Sam.
I bet it'll be scripted to send it to neither. Can I do that? Is there a way to not choose? I mean, if I can send it to neither, then I'll do that. Let's see. Yeah, that could be interesting. I think I did the uneasy one before.
Josh, we're here for you. Really, whatever you need, whenever.
And that seems a little
we're
more
all
on
gonna
brand
make it
for
through
her.
this together.
I want us to have a good
Did
time,
it?
you know?
If I didn't pick. Well, I mean, we'll get there eventually again anyway, right? We'll figure it out.
I think I can handle a little old set of stairs.
Mm-hmm. Sorry to drag you down into the bowels.
Oh, just get me some hot water and I'll be super fine.
I mean, I wouldn't want you coming down here on your own, you know?
Well,
The dank, dark basement.
definitely creepy down here.
Yep. Not a place to be on your own.
Okay, what's this thing that I do here? I don't remember doing this before. What's she like? Is she more funny or serious? Funny's kind of low. I don't think she would joke.
What's that doing here? Is that yours?
You bet it's mine. I used to play ball with my dad all the time. Of course, that was before he got too busy to hang out with me. We'll save it for the couch, right? Okay, let me see what I can do with this old hot water machine.
So that's going to come into play later then. That's pretty obvious with that little title for the butterfly effect thing.
Can you hold this? What was what? Just shine it here so I can see what I'm doing.
I think I screwed this up last time. Somehow. It's like one of the easiest things ever, and I managed to narf it up.
Nice one. Okay, first things first. We gotta increase the water pressure before we get the boiler fired up.
Sounds kind of complicated.
No, it's actually pretty simple.
Okay, I remember this. He didn't tell me to wait for the light before. So, we got that right. And I remember missing that before because it was real short and I didn't see it coming. Alright, things are changing.
What the hell's that? That could be a lot of things. None of them nice.
What it?
I'm just joshing you. Oh, you were really freaked out.
We did the prank before.
I was not scared.
And she's not funny.
No, you just jumped because you wanted to squeeze in some aerobics?
Don't be an a-hole, okay? I totally didn't jump. All I said was, what was that? Which is a totally normal reaction to hearing a super creepy noise in a super creepy basement. Wait, okay, so you hear that too, right? Josh.
What?
The rhythm's like weirdly regular.
Nothing regular about it.
He's probably nervous that part of his prank is going to be found out. I remember she was going to check it out by herself before.
Maybe we should go check it out.
Why?
What if it's like a pipe that's about to burst or some problem with the furnace?
Unlikely.
If it were me, I wouldn't want this place to burn down on my watch.
Yeah, right.
I agree. I wouldn't want the place to burn down when I was in charge of it either. It can burn down when someone else is watching it.
What the hell?
Boom. You
It's the fawns.
What?
Nice one. That was good.
Why would you do that?
There's all this cool old movie crap down here. What was I? Was I not supposed to take advantage of the opportunity?
Are you serious? Were you in on this, Putz?
No, but I wish I was. That was too good.
I'm ready to admit that your dumb little prank may have a slight whiff of humor to it.
Joke master.
Well, I said nothing about jokes. I said your prank, which was dumb.
Holy crap, you were scared. Admit it.
I was not.
Come on, you totally pissed yourself.
Josh.
What in God's name
All
are
right.
you wearing?
I found my true calling.
Please tell me you're gonna take a vow of silence. Okay, did you at least find the thingy?
Boing. Here's our one-way ticket to the spirit realm.
You know what? No. I've just
Getting a little
been
hungry.
through enough spooking for one night, okay? I see a hot
Need a
bath
snack.
in my crystal ball. All right? So have fun. Oh, but watch out for that Josh. He's a schemer.
Okay.
Alright, once it puts me back in control, we'll call it a night and we'll pick up with these two in a couple of days. Yep, right about there. That should have us saved. Mute that. Minimize this so that I'm not listening to it? Oh, yeah, I'll just close it. Why not? I'm going to do it anyway. So. All right. Well, let's see. I think it might just be the two of us. Do we want to raid? Let's see. You want to raid Azrael? Karunik, same guy we raided before. He's playing a different game. Mech Warrior. I'll swing on him playing DX again sometime. We'll go with Azrael. We'll stop in there. I'll hang out with him for a little bit before I go lay down. Where's my thing? There's my raid button. Don't type raid into who you're raiding. You ever do that? You're thinking about the word you just said and you put it in the completely wrong spot? So, yeah, that's what I just did. I dumbed into that one. So, alright, well, I appreciate you hanging out with me, V. Yeah, I'll be back on again Sunday. That's my earlier day, I think. See if I can get some other time zones and some international people coming in. That I think would be pretty cool. So I will see you somewhere along the way and on the other side of the raid too.